Alright guys, what we're going to show now is our fiberglass dispenser sump. This is going to be our conduitless dispenser sump, which is available for the Encore and the Ovation line only, for the DSF model and the DSW. The DSF has a fiberglass base, the DSW will have a polyethylene base, which is adjustable. So what you're going to see here is a top and bottom system where you can actually have a base and a corresponding top to match any dispenser type. What you're going to also see is a completely assembled sump with a 10 plus valve, which is very important. John can actually describe it further a little bit later on. What you're going to have is a double security system in case there's a nuisance break in the line. This is a fluorosilicone rubber piece that will actually expand and pop the shear valve in case of a tapping break, or basically break if it's an extreme, if a car hits the dispenser itself. Also inside, what you're going to see is our double entry fitting, which are going to have a bigger display off to the side. We're going to go over the menu of this entry of our coupling shortly.
Gene, for the other side, we're doing poly, right? Poly tops?
Yeah, for other dispensers, we have poly tops, but
this is only for which one?
This is for the 1543C, 1836C. Okay. There's 1123, 1117F.
But all the other ones without the C
are going to be.
So with C,
80% of them are going to be poly, but the smaller ones are still going to be metal.
You got voice on there.
And they're filling this with concrete, the guys that are using it. So you bring your conduits up in here, concrete it, and this edge is a little higher than this edge, so you can actually slope it. So if you did get a spill, it would still run into the sump.
Moving right along, this is our PTS, Pipe Transition Sump 4021. What you're going to see is a base, which is white for high visibility. This section is going to be buried underground. This top right here actually has UV inhibitors in it, so this is going to be above ground. We have a handy latch which you're going to be able to look inside and look at what's inside for your above ground applications. Instead of taking off a manhole and taking off a sump cover top, you can actually just open up this lid. It's easy access. What we're actually also displaying is our 623. This is the 2-inch version for CFR purposes, CFR 40 purposes. So you're going to talk about that a lot during the whole show as well. Any questions about the PTS 4021? This is our highest selling dispenser sump for OPW Flexworks Underground. This is your polyethylene one-piece sump. This one is actually for the Ovation. This one will have knockouts in the frame, so you do not need to use any conduit entry boots. Most leaks are from conduit entry boots because most of the people that are not trained to actually install entry boots are electricians, and they actually put in 3 to 4 conduit entry boots per sump, so that's going to give you 3 to 4 chances for error, thus leakage. And we're going to move over to the loop system. We have 2 versions of the loop system. We have a fiberglass version and we have a polyethylene version. Don't want to talk over Mr. Borat. What you're going to see here, when you receive this from the factory, you're going to have the entry boots already installed. You're going to have the stabilizer bar already installed, and you're going to have the shear valve installed. It's a plug-and-play system. It's going to cut down in inventory for the customer. It's going to cut down in actual installation time, which will save everybody money overall. This is available for the Ovation, for the Encore, and also for the Advantage 48-inch and the Bennett Pacific. What you're going to also see, this is going to have knockouts in the side, so you do not need to use any conduit entry boots. This is available in fiberglass and polyethylene, which is underneath this display with the video, which you can explain. It's going to be on a loop all throughout the show. Any questions about the loop system?
Will be towed at your